Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel Living in Canada. In today's video I want to talk about my recent visit to Bitondo Pizza near College Street in Toronto. So the pizza was really delicious. It was a simple pizza but really delivered. Bitondo Pizza is one of my favorite places here in Toronto to grab a quick lunch. I love it because you really get great value here, because not only is the food really tasty but it's also really affordable, which is really important, and I'll talk about that in a second. The Bitondo Pizzeria is located very close to College Street. It's not on the main street, but rather it's nested in this very quiet and cozy neighborhood. And across Bitondo Pizzeria, there is actually another small pizza and sandwiches place called San Francesco, and I have not been there yet. But if I go and eat there one day, I'll definitely let you guys know. Bitondo Pizza is located on Clinton Street, and I'll also show you in a bit how you can get there. It's a really simple place, nothing fancy, but what I've learned so far in my life is that oftentimes you get the best food at places like these that look unpretentious, very straightforward, not much frills, but they deliver on their word. I usually get pizza here, but the sandwiches, the veal sandwich especially, is also really great. And I'll show you the menu in a bit. So as of the date of this video, there are still only 3 people or so allowed in the place at the same time. So I waited outside while my husband went into the store to get the pizza. So let's look at the menu now. But before I continue, if you're enjoying this video so far, then make sure that you hit the like button so I know that you're enjoying this, and I'll continue to make these sorts of videos in the future. So let's now look at the menu. This here is just the pizza menu. We'll get to the sandwich menu in a bit. Here you can see the different sizes of pizza. For example, pepperoni small, $13.40, and the largest one is the party size, $24.20. But what is not listed here, I think, is the pizza that you can buy per slice, and that's what we did. You can also choose some additional toppings here, but we just got the pepperoni pizza, and I think that's a really great way to start if you're at a new pizza place for the first time, because you want to know what their kind of basic pizza tastes like, because if that is good, then the rest must also be good. And here's the sandwich menu. Hold on, I'll try to zoom in a bit here. You have pasta, you have penne, spaghetti, and so, but honestly, I have never tried the pasta here, and what I've read from the reviews, the pasta is good, but it's standard pasta, whereas the pizza and the sandwiches are really awesome. The veal sandwich, for example, costs $7.95. The meatball sandwich, $6.95. And by the way, you have to pay cash here, so make sure that before you come to Bitondo, you have enough cash with you. So this time, again, we decided to get ourselves a slice of pizza each, and I'll show you in a moment the size of that slice. You will be quite surprised. It's not the regular. It's really enormous, and it's very filling. And it cost us almost $10 for 2 slices, including tax, but without tips. There is a small tip jar though, so if you want a tip, you can just put your tips in there. Now you might ask, what about seating? This was a bit of a disappointment, but of course I understand why they don't have seating at the moment. Before the pandemic, they used to have seating inside. They used to have, I think, 3 tables or so you could just grab your food and enjoy it there. But unfortunately, inside seating was not available yet. They didn't really have anything outdoor, but luckily there was this small bench outside, and that was just perfect for the 2 of us. And yesterday when we went there, the weather was also quite nice. It was quite warm, around 3 degrees Celsius. I know it's funny, right? Now I say that 3 degrees Celsius is warm, but that's after experiencing weeks and months of -10, -20 degrees weather. So I was patiently waiting outside on the bench, and then my husband came out and brought the pizza, and then the moment of truth. The pizza slices came in these very simple brown paper bags, and I was really excited about this. I haven't been here in a while, and wow, look at just how huge this slice is. I'm not sure, but I think that this is a quarter of the largest pizza size, the party party size. At first, I wasn't really sure if I could finish this, but because the pizza was actually quite thin and I was super hungry, but because it was almost 2 p.m., I actually finished the whole thing. And that is also one tip I have for you. I think it's a good idea if you don't want to queue for too long to avoid rush hours like around noon at 12:30. So we arrived here almost at 2 p.m. and there were some people, but we really got our pizzas very fast. We didn't queue, we just ordered our pizza and we got it like in a matter of seconds. I personally found the pizza to be very tasty. The dough was very chewy and it had just the right amount of topping, especially the ratio of topping to dough. You know, sometimes you have these pizzas where there's a lot of dough but not enough toppings, etc. But here with this pepperoni pizza, it had really a lot of cheese and meat and tomato sauce, and it was just right. And it's not gourmet pizza, right, that has like truffles or some fancy stuff on it, but this is exactly the type of pizza that on some days I really want and I really need. I just want something fast, something cheap, something very tasty, and this really exceeded my expectations. Now let's talk about how you can get to Bitondo Pizza, and I will talk about how you can get there if you're coming from the north and from the south. So if you come from the north and if you take subway number 2, you can get off at Christie Station, and then you can just walk to the south, and that will take you around 10 to 16 minutes. If you come from the south, if you take the 501 streetcar or bus replacement at the moment, then you can simply get off at Queen Street West and Niagara Street and then walk up also for around 10 to 14 minutes until you get to Clinton Street. But if you want to do less walking, you can also get off at Bathurst Station and then just walk to the streetcar stop number 511, and from there you go down south until you hit College and Bathurst, and there you switch to the 506, and then you go all the way until you get to Lenox Street. You get off there and then it will take you another 3 to 4 minutes and you're there. So Bitondo Pizza is just one of my favorite places to eat around College Street. There are tons of other really great places that I could recommend to you, but let's just start with this one. And let me know in the comments below whether or not you've enjoyed this video, so I know whether or not I'll continue making these kinds of videos. And also, in case you haven't liked this video yet, then make sure that you hit the like button. That would really help me to get this video out to more people, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have an awesome day.